built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready!
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger! Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Dump off to his fullback. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Get it! Ready, ready?
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Let's go now! Cougar 19! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, right 80. Hot.
First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Hot. Right 80. What is that? Hot.
Throw from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Hot. What?
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Through finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to
11
produce.
Thomas. Gun. 11.
The first down carry for Brown. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go. Stop.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here, 12. Can't stop.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's get set. 11,
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Breaks the tempo. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Gun.
Straight ahead, it's Bradley. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Ready, set.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, 68. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here.
Ready, right?
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. I got it. Check go.
Spears running behind center. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
They run once more with Spears. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal.
Gun snap out of Ward. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's taken at the 15. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go, here we
They'll
go.
take over here following that punt to end the first. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On one, ready?
5 still to go here. This is second down.
11, Thomas. 180. 11, MT, Tate. 11,
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Pressure coming, here's Ward. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. Up the sideline, past the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Gravity Lions.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
24-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Got TK, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready, ready. Let go.
Now a toss play for Spears. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Got it. Ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Step pressure on lady.
Here's Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Viking 18.
4th down, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands.
One, ready? 11. Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Yeah, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 1, ready?
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go. 12. Wide 80. Wide inside.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
From the gun, it's Ward. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. You. Ready.
Looking now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf, but hang on, it's incomplete. Took a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motion. Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the 1st down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
12. 11. 11. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Good hit on the Browns here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Cut. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here's Brown again. And that short gain is enough for you to set it down.
Hey, we're good.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This
is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Running back sent in motion left.
Ready!
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. That one's complete, right side. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go! 19, Tiger, 19, 19, 19!
On third and long, it's Ward. Downfield to DK. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Get it! Bronco 80! Ready, right?
Again, Ward going to the air. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Hurry, hurry!
Titans in the hurry up trying to get this play off fast.
Second and 6
Cougar 19!
at the 33-yard line.
Tight end in motion left.
Go!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, set! 70 Lions! Hut, hut.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Going all the way to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action here. Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Down.
A give now to Brown. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's just stop.
Counter play, Brown. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll run again with Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
On one, ready?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Now a toss. This is Brown. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go. 180. Lights up. Stop.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cougar 19. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Carry by Spears, who's up to drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready, ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Titans have a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, Spears. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Get it! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
And this is Spears. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
At the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
Looking to throw with Ward. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Gunnar home with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard still has some space inside the 35. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes.
On the ready.
Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 70 Timberwolves. Check it.
From the red zone now. Throwing the outlet complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Lions.
Spears will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Ready, ready.
Fullback tries to barrel it across. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco leading. Hey, check that, check that. Go.
This is Spears heading left. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ward off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Bronco leading. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down here, need 8 on play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going deep. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Gun. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. It is Cup, left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like
On
that.
two.
Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here we go. Stop.
First down carry for Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's get set.
Burrow to the air now. Setting up the running back screen. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Given 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
That's quickly out to Chase. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Jamar Chase. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. Lights up. Stop.
From the gun, again to Brown. Only can get his yard here, Brown. It's going to be third down.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
On 2. Ready? Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Looking to throw. Brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Complete to Jamar Chase.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. Wide 80. Turbo shot. Stop.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals going for the win here. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one.
Gun. Stop.
Bigsby goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Second and
Ooh,
goal.
talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
On On one. Ready?
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. Second and goal.
Here we go. Can.
Here he is to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
11. Let's get set. Big 13. 11. Stop.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
A 30-yard attempt.
That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
DK's the motion man. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
And it's third down.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat.
Motioning the tight end left. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
11.
Here's a design run. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.